Out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters. These guys getting all set for tip-off. Thanks for joining us. Here's a look at what's coming up for Oklahoma City. On Thursday, they'll face off against Pascal Siakam and the Indiana Pacers. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Atlanta Hawks.
And for their matchup with the Mavericks, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the small forward. And for Boston, White and Brown are the wingmen. Then it's Sam Hauser. Then there's Anthony Simons. And it's Keita in at the center, locking down the middle.
Yeah, I like that tight defense on Hartenstein. Sending him to the line isn't going to kill you.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And that one falls for Hartenstein. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former second-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Pass to Holmgren. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Simons.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
White can't hit. Here are the Thunder with the ball. 4-point game. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
I think it's a really good indicator of which team's off-season moves will have the biggest impact.
Now here's Simons. He came away with 14 points in his last game. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Simons showing you a lot of toughness right there. He got inside, did not shy away from the contact, and was able to get it done.
Dort with it. He's guarded by White. The shot by Dort, no good.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by Simons. White's got 6 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Holmgren with it. Guarded by Hauser. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A huge sigh of relief. 1 for 5 now. Let's see if they can keep it going.
And here's Simons outside. Can't get it to drop. Thunder trail by 7. Williams passes to Hartenstein. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, if you've got a 7-footer like Hartenstein with that kind of touch, just get him the ball in the paint and let him go to work.
Simons against SGA. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, thanks. The Celtics this summer trading Drew Holiday for Anthony Simons, player almost a decade younger. Simons' deep threat capability is definitely a fit for the way the Boston Celtics like to play, especially now moving forward. If he can fit in defensively, he could be a long-term contributor, guys.
He's more than capable. Okay, Shams, thank you. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." BA?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Holmgren. Hauser grabs the board. Celtics lead by Pritchard surviving the D. Pass to Hauser. Now Brown. Inside. SGA with a steal. Now here's Dort, defended by Pritchard. Pritchard against Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice D from Brown.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Hauser, that's good.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
They get the rebound. Count the basket. Hartenstein's got 5 points.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams making some changes here. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The 4th spot held by Oklahoma City.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Outside Pritchard. Oh, they pick off the pass. And they're on the break. Ahead. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Celtics.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pritchard with it. Yet to see a basket. 4-3. And finished off by Boucher.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Wiggins with a screen on Pritchard. Wallace misses. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Walsh in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And so it's Pritchard who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. Here's White. Wallace pulls it in.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Pass to White. Three-pointer. Williams grabs the board.
Started out strong from three-point land, hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Timmy, look at Casey Wallace. He has been a plug-and-play defensive guard in this league.
Well, BA, you're talking about a guy who wants to pick you up full court every minute he's on the floor. He is just tireless and relentless on the defensive end. He's the kind of player every coach wants to have. Regardless of his minutes, he makes the impact defensively.
I've heard you say it before. The fastest way to minutes, if you're a young guy, is on the defensive end.
Coaches are taking notice of that want-to factor.
And so he makes both from the line. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Gotta check it out. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Thunder trail by 7. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
Boston with some changes. Tillman's checked in for Boucher. Brown comes in for Walsh. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside, Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Simons outside. That one is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the inside. Here's Caruso. Williams from long range. Garza grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
White, good.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Williams. Here's Wiggins. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And now you see why those assist numbers for Williams have been climbing over the past few seasons.
Simons against Gilgeous-Alexander. Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. He's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Caruso. Thunder trail by 6. Outside, Williams. Holmgren outside. Puts up a 3. Chet from range.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Wallace. Here's the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. love seeing these type of results.
The drive by Simon. Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. The Thunder have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. SGA against Simons. And that one's good. SGA.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for White, then for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein comes in for Williams, and it's Alex Caruso in for Wallace. There's 1:40 left in the first half of this one. Here's Brown. Still no points. 5 on the clock. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Dort. Simons against Caruso. Pass to Dort for 3. Boston pulls it in. Cata's got his 4th rebound in this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, BA. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Brian, back over to you.
A two-way talent. All right, Allie, thank you. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
Pass to Hauser. Now here's Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the second period. There's Simons with a 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
With the step back, kicks it out to Holmgren. 3-pointer. Holmgren sinks it from the corner.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Oklahoma City ahead, up by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. Over at Spectrum Center, the Hornets will face off against the Nets. That one tips off at 7 p.m. Eastern.
It's one to watch, kind of a heavyweight matchup. That's my favorite.
And now back to the SGA show. I mean, the first half. It really has been all SGA.
Well, this is what we've come to expect. SGA playing with energy and attacking. I don't know how you contain him.
Yeah, tenacious, fun to watch, worth the price of admission. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
So this is a nice adjustment, running the offense through him tonight. That's a nice little switch up.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. White for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 5. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. Pass to Keita. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here, and they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And Oklahoma City shooting 41% in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. Here's SGA. It's good from about 19 feet. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Here's Simons. The Thunder pull it in.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
The shot by Dort, no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Outside, Williams. Holmgren outside. 6 on the shot clock. Holmgren off the bounce. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
Just showing off his mobility as a big man. Holmgren puts his head down and charges into the shot.
Here's Hauser. Again, the miss by Boston.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Dort, pass to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Shoots over White. The shot by Dort, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And the Executive of the Year award last season. One more going OKC's way, Tim.
Well, it's well-deserved when you look at a championship team, and they are just getting started. You hate to use that D word, but when it's all said and done, they can run off a few of them.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Now here's White. 9 points in the game. Pass to Simons. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is pressing, but he certainly looks frustrated.
Dort uses the glass to finish the layup.
And clearly Dort knows how to operate inside, making his way to a high percentage shot.
Simons outside. Back to White. Outside, Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And he drops it first. Well, Grant, we know teams are hunting triples like never before. What's the line before you get a little three happy, though?
Well, B.A., I don't care how well you're shooting it. If you have an opportunity to get to the rim, you have to take it.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Garza's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Derek White. Now here's SGA. 10 points for him. Caruso outside. Up top, SGA. Defended by Pritchard. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Brown attacking. And Brown with the stuff.
And the defense didn't even see Brown coming, driving in hard and making a statement.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing, defended by Pritchard. Kicks it out to Holmgren, beyond the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Boucher's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Brown off the drive. Here's Garza. The layup misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Pass to Holmgren, launches it. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Brown in the high post. Here's Garza. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Boucher for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wallace. Simons with a rebound. Simons has got 4 rebounds now. Pritchard, the pass to Garza. Off target at the rim. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Oklahoma City ahead, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Walsh in at the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. Boucher outside. Outside White. Back to Boucher. Down low. Nice ball movement by Boston. There's the triple. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Pass to Wallace. 4th quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Caruso outside. Gets the 3 to fall. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And here's Pritchard. Lets the 3 fly. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Wallace. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here and some changes here for the Celtics. Tillman's checked in for Garza. Brown comes in for Walsh. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Pritchard. Then for Oklahoma City, Joe's checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wiggins. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Williams passes to Joe. That one goes. Count it. Joe's gotten his first basket of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Boucher, a screen on Caruso to the paint. And finished off by Boucher.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Joe. Back to SGA. Oh, nice move. Oh, the shot misses. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Outside Simons. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Jacks up a three. Caruso rips down the board.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Gilgeous-Alexander punches it home.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Boucher. And it's Hauser in for Tillman. Then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein. He's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Caruso. And it's Dort in for Joe. Simons misses the three. Oklahoma City leading by 14. Here's SGA. Outside Dort. Now SGA. Hartenstein with it. Outside Dort from downtown. Oh, it misses.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's the floater. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree.
And a comfortable
Hello
win
out
for
there.
them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Thunder.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the
Grant, hard to
final score
believe.
indicates.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next two matchups between these two should be fun.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Chet Holmgren.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins, he's checked in for Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up the tray. Williams outside. He launches. Can't get it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Wallace outside. Shoots a three. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball. The Thunder taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Shay, you were using
possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
that activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
Thanks, Allie. Great. And for Tim Legler and Grant Hill.
security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh, man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise that DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
Too slow!
Yakumo, respond! Come in, Yakumo!
First pylon spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh, man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise that DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
First pylon spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh, man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise that DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
Giacomo, I'll be right there. Hold on for me.
First pylon spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh, man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise that DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise the DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
Yakumo, you're gonna be okay. Yakumo! First pylon spotted. Security looks airtight.
I can handle it.
Reinforcements incoming. Oh man, they're quick.
With forces this coordinated, it's no surprise the DDO was able to take control of Tokyo.
won't open.
They must have updated their security protocols. Hang on a sec. Almost got it. And voila!
Thanks. Taking out the pylon now.
System error. Energy pylon output 30% deficiency.
So, since when did ninjas become hacking experts?
Ninjas aren't all just blades and info magic, you know?
Hey, kid.
Tyron, what do you want?
Always straight to business. I came here to whip your ass into shape. Don't think you can skip out on your training that easily. You still got a lot left to learn. Just cough up the coin and I'll teach you some new tricks. How about it? If you want to test it out, now's your chance. Show yourself. Found him.
HQ. There you are.
Sure is coming down, huh?
Yeah.
It ain't rain, though. It's blood. From the dark dragon husk that's floating up in the sky. You better hurry up and off that priestess.
Plans changed. I'm working with the priestess now. To revive the dark dragon.
Revive? Now why in the hell would you go and do that?
She told me the real meaning of our prophecy. We can't cleanse the dark dragon without undoing the seals on it first.
And you believed her?
No. Not entirely. If it turns out she's lying, I'll end her.
Okay, hotshot. You better be right about this.
Giacomo? What's wrong?
Something's off.
So the demons found you already.
Demon?
Here.
Destruction caused by the Shrine Demon, protector of the Dark Dragon Shrine. It must know we're here. But we're still far enough from the shrine that the demon's influence shouldn't be too strong yet. Keep moving.
Got a present for ya. What do you need? See you later, Yakumo.
Must be the Caddiswow Raven Gear. Find a solid point to hook onto, and you can use it to swing across great distances.
Raven Gear?
Yes, the cutting-edge technology developed through the Raven clan's private research. Ninjas are, of course, known for their enhanced mobility, but these tools are specifically engineered to make full utilization of aerodynamic energy to allow for an even greater range.
Wow, cool. How about you tell me about it? Someone. Other time?
You two seem to be getting along well.
Indeed. I'm with Sayori, and we are en route to the shrine now. We'll remain concealed as we trail Yakumo. But should the need arise, I'll guard her with my life.
Stay still. You're mine.
Ready for a round or two? Want to give it a shot?
I've waited for this moment.
Doesn't hurt to practice. If you've got it down, that's all that matters. See you around.
Nice work out there. See you later, Yakumo. Looks like you made it close to the gate.
Ready? Doesn't hurt to practice. Too good for practice, huh? Want to give it a shot? Too good for practice, huh? If you want to test it out, if you've got it down, that's all that matters. I feel it.
Nice work out there. All right, back to it. Looks like you made it close to the gate. But this place is swarming with DDO troops too.
Pick him off quiet, or take him head on. clear them out.
Yakumo? No. Impossible!
It's your lucky day. Want to brush up your technique?
I can still... Yakumo! Yakumo, come in! Please tell me you're alright!
Oh, you got it!